A new television ad from the Harris campaign featured the best line from Tuesday night's VP debate, where Tim Walz, point blank, asked Senator J.D. Vance if he believes that Trump lost the 2020 election.
It's really rich for Democratic leaders to say that Donald Trump is a unique threat to democracy when he peacefully gave over power.
He is still saying he didn't lose the election. I would just ask that. Did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I'm focused on the future.
That is a damning non-answer. America, I think you've got a really clear choice of who's going to honor that democracy and who's going to honor Donald Trump.
That is a damning non-answer. Wow. There it is. Now, here's the thing. Historically, vice presidential debates don't really matter as much. But in this case, you have a potential Trump VP who basically won't admit that Trump had lost the previous election. Basically buying into the whole idea of conspiracy theory that, they stole the election from Donald Trump. And also saying that, yes, he would actually try to help Trump steal the next election by, of course, challenging the results if Donald Trump loses. As bad as Mike Pence was on policy positions, to give him a little bit of credit, he didn't try to overturn an election for Trump. Okay? And in fact, that's why he wasn't on the stage. And Walz made sure to mention that.
That issue and Mike Pence standing there as they were chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." Mike Pence made the right decision. So, Senator, it was adjudicated over and over and over. Now, the thing I'm most concerned about is the idea that imprisoning your political opponents, already laying the groundwork for people not accepting this. And a president's words matter. A president's words matter. People hear that. But to deny what happened on January 6th, the first time in American history that a president or anyone tried to overturn a fair election and the peaceful transfer of power. And here we are 4 years later in the same boat. I will tell you this, that when this is over, we need to shake hands this election, and the winner needs to be the winner. This has got to stop. It's tearing our country apart.
So that right there is actually one of the stronger moments for Tim Walz, who is generally not considered to be the best debater. He's admitted that. And I hear you, bro. I'm also not the strongest debater. And I'm being honest. But now the other issue that he was strong on was abortion rights. And basically any time that he gets to talk about, hey, why don't we be good to each other? Why don't we humanize people? These immigrants that, are coming in are just normal people. They're not out there eating your pets, things like that. That's where he shines on. And these are the two issues that Americans really care about. Saying that you will undermine democracy is one of the moments that's going to turn undecided voters against you. And Trump's out there saying that, I'll challenge the election if I lose. Of course I will. We'll see it in 33 days, okay? So, now look, there was no voter fraud, no widespread voter fraud, no basis at all for Pence not to certify the election because it wasn't stolen. It wasn't rigged, okay?
In Venezuela.
Did not steal the election, okay? Any other claim that you want to throw out there about, the voting machines, Dominion, blah, 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 it's just total, complete garbage. Not proven whatsoever. And I know they went through 62 court cases, all right, where they made the argument, the election's stolen, the count's wrong, undocumented immigrants, blah, blah, blah. Nothing came of it because there was no evidence, there was no proof, okay? Which is why you have people like Mike Pillow saying,
just forget about the evidence.
Yeah, because they don't have any. And so here's the thing, though. The reason that J.D. Vance couldn't answer the question is, directly related to what I was just talking about. Election denial. Trump is still claiming that he won. That's it. That's what he's doing. And even then, and then he claimed that it was the Democrats that did election denial first, okay, because of the Russian meddling, right? Which happened. Yes, the Russians bought Facebook ads. Yeah, They bought a bunch of Facebook ads. They did a bunch of propaganda. They hacked into Clinton's emails as well. He didn't mention that. You know what that is? That's interference. Okay? That said, it's different than what Donald Trump had claimed about this last election in 2020. Hillary Clinton and the Democrats never claimed that Russia had actually changed the vote totals, right? That they had changed the results or hacked into the voting machines, right? No. Clinton and the Democrats said, well, there was a propaganda campaign from the Kremlin that influenced voters to vote against me and to vote for Donald Trump. Now, again, I don't think that there's a... I don't think that that's necessarily the reason people voted against Hillary Clinton or just didn't show out to vote or voted third party. No. That said, Trump is claiming something completely different, that there were fraudulent ballots, that machines that were changing the votes, undocumented immigrants being bussed in and voting in large numbers at the direction of George Soros. None of that is real. None of that happened. J.D. Vance made a false comparison between these two things, okay? These two reactions, a reaction to the 2016 election, which was a shock, by the way, to a lot of people, and 2020, and thought that people wouldn't notice when he had said, oh, well, don't, this whole thing about peaceful transfer of power, it happened on January 20th. We're not talking about January 20th, we're talking about January 6th, okay? January 20th is, after the failed attempt to overturn the results during the certification vote happened. So, look, all of this, it does kind of show you that Vance is a pretty smooth liar. He's really good at it. It's almost like he's practiced a lot. But the fact is that you have Trump that's a much, much worse liar. So, we already know that. So no matter how well Vance dresses it up, he's still lying. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.